Damn, look at me. I'm looking so fresh and so clean. So fresh and so clean. G'day, ladies and gents. It is I, Nick Storm, the Australian icon. And ladies and gents, I've got a pretty special kind of video idea that I pretty much just conjured up in the last couple of days. Now, if you guys saw on my Instagram, I made a Tommy End / Malakai Black custom figure. And if you saw AEW Road Rager this past week, then you'd know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. Oh my god, look at him, he looks freaking sick! But yeah, basically I saw Tommy End debut on AEW and then I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? It's definitely not been 90 days. Oh my goodness, what is he doing here? And I popped so hard. I cannot believe we are back with like a touring crowd, live crowd, and the first night of the tour we get a freaking debut, and it was so awesome. But anyway, I'm gonna show you him. Let's just bring him out. Tommy, where are you, man? Where the hell are you? Eh? Hey Tommy, it's nice to meet you. Please don't look at me like that. Okay, I'm freaking scared. But yeah, basically guys, this is my Tommy End / Malakai Black custom figure. And I will take you step by step through the process, through my thinking process, and through the actual process of me making the freaking figure. How many times did I say process? Oh my god. Take a shot every time I say process. That's 5 or 6? Process. But yeah guys, as you can see, freaking, I'm gonna break the fourth wall. Here's my actual hand. What the hell? That's not me in the ring? Well, crazy. He's an imposter, guys. He's sus. But basically, guys, this is my Malakai Black custom. As you can see, it has the purple, has the white eye, it has the vest, you know, it has the suit, has even the wrist cuffs as well from his, like, dress shirt, has the tie, has everything, man. And I'm gonna tell you step by step how I did it, so you guys can hopefully make this at home if it's not too much of a struggle for you. This was like struggle for me because it is my first custom, and so yeah, it was like such a new language for me. I had to completely learn a whole new language basically, which is making like custom figures, and I think I did a really cool job in it. I was actually really happy with how it turned out. So let's get right into it, folks. So for the body choice, I went with a Jeff Hardy from Epic Moments. Now, you guys know how freaking rare that figure is. Well, my freaking Jeff Hardy Epic Moments figure broke, okay? So there was something that broke in it. I think like the neck broke or something like that. So I was like, alright, it wouldn't hurt if I like salvaged the parts and made something out of it. Sussed. I'm still sus. It wouldn't hurt if I made something out of it. So what I got is, actually, yeah, Jeff Hardy base. So the legs and the torso as well. I had to torso crack because the neck was broken. I had to put a new neck peg in there. Another easy thing I'll cover as well is the boots I actually got from a Triple H suited body figure that I think came in a 2-pack with Daniel Bryan, I believe, from like a while ago, like a battle pack. And yeah, I pretty much just got the shoesies, the tootsies, the boots, and it was fairly easy to pop off. I didn't have to actually take the feet off like separately. There was like a little ball hinge that I could just pop out and interchange, which is really handy, and I think it makes it look a ton more accurate. Definitely better than like the shoes that Jeff Hardy already like wears in the ring. This is definitely more accurate in my opinion. I think I don't know, it's just the little details that make it like stand out a bunch in my opinion. So we work our way down from the feet, Triple H suited body shoes. And yeah, the legs, again, I said they are Jeff Hardy. Now, the arms are just normal black sleeved arms. I think you can find them on like a Finn Balor. What I use like an old Hurricane basic figure, I think, like that. I use an old Hurricane basic figure because it wasn't getting much playtime from me. And plus, I wanted to make this freaking sick custom, and that's the only way I could, really. But there's like heaps of black sleeved arms that you can probably find like everywhere. I know they come with a lot of figures. Okay, let's take me out of the equation. I'm just taking up space. Yeah, just black sleeves. And the wrist gauntlets, I think I got from a Rey Mysterio basic from like 2013 or something like that. Very cool. The wrist gauntlets, they act like the cuffs on his like dress shirt, which I think are really cool. A lot of people noticing that detail of my custom on Instagram, and I appreciate that a lot because it was a cool little idea that I thought last minute, And I'm so happy I did do it last minute, because god freaking damn, dude, god damn! Now, if you're wondering what this big clunky vest is from, I actually got it from a Build-A-Figure Paul Ellering that I got with my WrestleMania Elite Edge, I believe. Again, I only got that Edge from the set, so I had no use for like the whole torso and body and everything. So I pretty much just put my brain to work and was like, okay, well, I'm not using it for anything. Let me try and actually put something together with it. So that's what I did. I had to torso crack the Paul Ellering to get like the neck peg out to just freaking put on this Jeff Hardy, because this Jeff Hardy was freaking broken. It was in pieces, my dude. Another mid-sentence burp. Let's go. But yeah, it was pretty much in pieces. And what I had to do is pop the vest off the Paul Ellering body, the torso of Paul Ellering. And yeah, pretty much just like I slid it on before I put the arms in. And now I know you may be thinking, these arms aren't interchangeable, so how the frick did you even fit the pegs into like the armholes and stuff like that, into the shoulders? Well, it was a lot of trying to pry the chest and the back open, like, so I had to torso crack it, had to pry it open while the vest was still on, because I couldn't take it off, I couldn't put it back on. So I had to do all this while the vest was on, and it took so long. I felt like a strong man. I felt like I was lifting weights for 10, 20 years of my whole life, even though I have been doing that anyway. But this time I feel like I was doing max deadlift, my dude. I had to spread those things apart, clamp the arm peg in there, and yeah, it was not easy to do on both sides, but I'm definitely glad I was able to in the end. Hopefully it looks cool. Hopefully you guys think it looks really cool as well. I'm a big fan of how it turned out. And after what I did with the vest, I actually made sure I cut it a bit, because I think it went down like past here, I believe. The vest went like down past here. And normally the vest is like tucked into your pants, right? So it just looked a bit weird that it was hanging so low. So I got a pair of skizzers, trusty old skizzers, and I just went to work. I went ham. Did some cutting on the vest, made sure I didn't have like any excess hanging over and stuff like that. Made it actually try and look like a vest, even though it's really hard because it's super clunky, right? Definitely big clunky. So I made it try to make it look a little bit better. And what I've been meaning to do is go over the white belt with like, maybe like a black Sharpie or even black paint, if I care enough to do that. And then, as you can see, like the Jeff Hardy torso that I use, it actually doesn't have a tie on it. So what the frick? How is a tie there? What the hell? So basically how the tie is there is what I did. I got some of the excess things that I cut off the vest. Like I got some of the excess strips that I cut off the vest, and I actually put some sticky tack onto the actual pieces and just fit it snug there. And I think it looks cool. I don't know if it kind of imitates a tie, kind of imitates the look of a tie. I'm happy with how it looks regardless, honestly. Again, it's just like little details and little things here and there, little nicks, little knacks that I thought of. And yeah, man, I'm super happy with how this custom turned out. And of course, to the moment you probably weren't waiting for, or maybe were waiting for, I don't freaking know, man. But we have the head scan. Now, as you can see, I had to do a little bit of painting on it. It is just the Elite 85 Aleister Black head scan. Now, I want to get like a whole nother Aleister Black from Elite 85 figure, just because I don't want to tear this apart again, because goddamn, this is a really cool custom and I'm really happy with it. But what I had to do with the head is, obviously I got my paints. I'm not much of a customizer, I'm not much of a painter with my figures as well. So I got just like, I think normal acrylic paint, which is nothing special, nothing fancy. And a lot of customizers will probably yell at me for using acrylic paint, but it worked and I'm happy with how it turned out. But yeah, basically what I had to do is I made sure I got his little dagger tattoo as well. So what I had to do is like get a little bit of paint, put it on a paintbrush, you know, obviously do a couple lines, or do like one thin line, and then go over it and like scrape off the excess to make it really, really thin, so it actually looks like a dagger tattoo on his face and not just some big splodge of paint, which I think I made a good enough attempt at it. I think maybe, I don't freaking know. And then what I did is I did the eye first. I actually painted over the eye first with a really, really light blue that I had in my acrylic paint set. So yeah, like a super light blue, and around it I made sure I do like a dark purple slash mixed with like a dark black kind of, to make sure like you can actually like it accentuates his eye and it makes his eye stand out a little bit more as well. What I actually tried doing, I tried using an eyeliner marker and kind of smudging it around the face and stuff like that, and it worked a little bit, but then I slowly realized that it wasn't very accurate to how Tommy actually looked, or Malakai actually looked. And so then I started putting the paint, applying the purple paint to it, and making sure that it was like very mixed. It was mixed with water very much, so it was mixed with a lot of water, so that way it wasn't very like dominant and wasn't very prominent. Dominant and prominent, dude, bars for days. Hello, Travis Scott better watch out, because I'm going to prominent, dominant, dominant. I don't know anything else that rhymes with donament. That's a new word that I just made up. What the hell? But yeah, I made sure I got the shading right. It was very actually tricky to get the shading right as well. I had to go over the shading, and then I'd accidentally like put purple in the eye or something like that. So then I'd have to go back over the eye, and then I'd actually get some of the light blue on the eyelid. So then I'd have to actually go through purple again, and then I get purple on the eye and stuff like that. So I kept getting, yeah, like paint in the eye, and then I kept getting like painting out of the lines and stuff like that. So I went over it probably like maybe 7 or 8 times probably to get it like how I wanted it to actually look. And I still think it could have some improvements as well on it. I'm still not 100% happy with how it looks. I still think it can use some improvements. I am happy with how it looks as well. But yeah, there's always room for improvement no matter what the situation is. Yeah, made sure to do a little bit of purple on that as well. It looks a lot better when it's far away, because when it's closer up, it looks kind of crusty. But that's because I'm not much of a painter, or I'm not much of a figure customizer anyway. But I tried to do the best I could with the tools that I had. Now, I didn't have like many like thin paintbrushes as well. So it was very hard to actually try and get like the really little lines, like especially on the eye, especially his dagger tattoo right here as well. But yeah, nonetheless, and then it turned out like this, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. I'd say this is my first proper custom I've ever made. I've only done like fix-ups. I do a lot of Jeff Hardy fix-ups, so I've done a lot of Jeff Hardy fix-ups and just fix-ups with different figures, but I've never gone and made a full custom and finished it like this. I have a custom in the works, but then again, this is the first custom I've ever finished. So such a cool custom as well. You guys have to make it at home. I swear, it's such a fun process. There's that word again, process. Take a shot. Yeah, it was such a fun journey making this as well, because I love Alistair / Tommy / Malakai. I love him to bits. So when he debuted on AEW, I popped so hard for that. I could not believe it. And I saw it and I was like, well, okay, time to go to work. And yeah, conjured up this as well in the process. There is that freaking word. So I'm very happy with how it turned out. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments down below. Make sure to go over to my Instagram, by the way, and like the post of the custom as well. I really want to try and get that to like maybe 250, maybe 300 likes. If we could do that, that'd be freaking awesome, guys. I appreciate all the love and support you guys have given me on this custom. It all means the world, because I did put a lot of work into this. So to see you guys being very, very generous and just very loving to this custom, I appreciate that dearly, like so much. So I want to thank you guys again so much. Follow me on Instagram as well, at NickStormReview, and tag me if you make a custom of Malakai Black. I really want to see other people attempt this as well, see what their spin on it, what their take is on this custom, because it's gonna look freaking sick on display, and it looks really cool just here in the ring as well, regardless. And if you missed it, I actually did a review on the Elite 85 Alistair Black figure, so make sure you go check that out as well on my channel. But yeah, do you guys think you're gonna attempt to make this? Let me know down in the comments down below, and also, yeah, tag me on Instagram if you do. But yeah, what do you rate this custom out of 10 for my first one? I'm gonna say it's a 1 out of 10. It's doo-doo dog poo-poo. Yeah, let me know what you think of this custom, and yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm looking at you next. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Oh, Malakai Black just freaking kicked me. Oh my god, he kicked me in the face.
Nick Storm, the Australian